We are checking out REN today, Castles Made of Sand. Now, there's a Jimi Hendrix song called Castles Made of Sand. Was it inspired by that? I wonder. Let me know down below. I was trying to find information on the song and I couldn't find much. However, I do know that this was a song that was added last minute to the album where he was trying to hit #1 in the UK, I believe. There was a record he was trying to hit. I can't remember the exact details of that. So this was definitely more of an afterthought of a song, or maybe it was a song in the works, something that he was planning for another album. He was like, screw it, I'm just gonna put this out. I'm super excited to check this out. I also discovered there's other songs from the Sick Boy album that I haven't heard yet. So I will be getting to those reactions right away. So that is a good reason for you to hit subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you get notified when I do put up those videos. I am looking forward to checking those out. I'm going to do those as soon as I can. But make sure you go buy this song on his Bandcamp because you can only get it there. You buy the album and this song is included. So if you're wondering why you haven't heard this song yet or why you can't find it anywhere, it's on his Bandcamp. My name is Alan. I am a sound engineer and a musician. Let's do this.
I was baptized by the heavens. I was walking in the rain on a...
Hold on. I think this is a different language, right? I can't tell what language that's in, but it's in another language, which is really cool. I love that this is becoming a new feature in songs as of lately. One of my favorite groups is Baby Metal, and they've been doing a lot of this where they mix a bunch of different languages all in one song, which is really cool. So you're hearing a lot of like English plus 2 other languages type of things going on with them. And now we're hearing this with a REN song, which is crazy because this is just, afterthought of a song thrown into an album, and it has this really cool uniqueness to it. And something that I don't think is in other REN songs. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think we've heard anything like this from him.
I was baptized by the heavens. I was walking in the rain on a cloudy night in Brighton. I was deep inside my brain. My tracksuit felt so heavy with my pockets full of pain. I wish this was a one-off, but this story is the same as the day that came before this, the day that came before. Command C, Command V, copy and paste the day. The skies are grey, my Nikes thread through puddles, lace the rain. It dances by my face, and as it lands, it detonates. A perfect hit, coordinate.
Okay, cool. We have a female vocalist coming there. We got that cutesy kawaii vocals. Really comment. Is it Japanese? Are we mixing in Japanese? I can't tell. I know for Japanese it's a kawaii type voice. I can't tell. You guys are gonna have to tell me down below. You think I know after all the Japanese bands that I've reacted to, but apparently I don't.
Pockets full of pain. I wish this was a one-off, but this story is the same as the day that came before this, the day that came before. Command C, Command V, copy and paste the day.
Those subwoofs are really cool.
My Nikes thread through puddles, lace the rain. It dances by my face, and as it lands, it detonates. A perfect hit, coordinated, executed. Brah, carry troubles on my back. My legs, they get so tired cause my troubles, they are stacked like they're Jenga. And then when the feelings hit like influenza, I just quarantine the struggle cause it's not on my agenda. Push it down, don't wanna deal with it, don't wanna feel that shit. Still I drown, man on a sinking ship, man with a big gold chip up on my shoulder. Man, I'm feeling so much older, why this road looks so much colder? Why am I carrying this boulder? Why have I carried it for miles? I'm fucking miles, I'm out on trial. Tell me Lord, I'm out on trial because it feels like...
Very cool. So we're getting a EQ sweep effect. What is an EQ sweep effect? So this is what it is. That's what it sounds like. Essentially what it is we take something like this. This is our EQ. And we crank it all the way over here, right? And then we do automation that slowly drags it back like that as it's progressing through that sample being played back. Sometimes it's built in, sometimes we edit that in after the fact when we're doing production.
I'm fucking miles, I'm out on trial. Tell me Lord, I'm out on trial because it feels like it's a sick joke. I've been sick for half.
Also called a filter sweep. There's many names that you can use.
I'm sick of feeling sick. Quick pop a blister. fight like.
Oh, but that's pretty cool though, because instead of just doing the typical where you take something that's low end and make it brighter, for example, like we could take this beat right here and do this with it. You could do something like this, where so this is like underwater effect. We're getting more of this in the actual song, and that's what's happening in that effect that we're just listening to. So we're getting that reverse. And they'll normally program this type of stuff in with automation like this. So like in this program that I have, this is Logic. We would like have these like little points that we put in here, and this will help take that EQ. It'll help take that EQ and sweep it over in the song. I'm not gonna do that to the track right now because I don't want to mess up this mix. We want to hear it how it sounds. But that's what they're doing right there for that effect. But what I was trying to get at was when they're doing that sweep effect, instead of just going to a bright sound, we get this like rainy effect or whatnot that's thrown in at the end.
I'm fucking miles.
So it's like,
I'm out on trial.
So it's like sweeping.
I'm out on trial because it feels like it's a sick joke. I've been sick for half my life. I'm sick, you're feeling sick.
And it goes into that weird release right there. So I'm like, weird effects. There's so many cool things you can do. I like doing all these effects with the keyboard. That's my favorite way to do it. Some people do this with the actual like plugins on the program, like I was just showing you all.
Quick pop the bliss to stop the fight, like.
Okay, so that's acting as the chorus pretty much.
I was scolded by the heavens. I was walking in the rain on a cloudy night in Brighton. All I seem to feel is pain. I zip right up my jacket so my soul, it don't escape. It wants to break right out my body, but I don't hold it to blame. I lay awake on aching nights. I contemplate and hate my life. Just staring at an empty ceiling cause it reflects what's inside. I can't cry no more. Deeply did my store, asking why am I in this war? Why'd you hate me, Lord? Why do you
You get E flat minor, very cool. That's a very common key that Ren likes to do rapping in.
Awake on aching nights, I contemplate and hate my life. Just staring at an empty ceiling cause it reflects what's inside. I can't cry no more. Deeply did my store, asking why am I in this war? Why'd you hate me, Lord? Why do you
Love it.
V5 from I feel broken, smoke until I'm ill. Let the pot rot my brain, watch it kill me soft like Lauryn Hill. Fuji's life's a movie, I'm Clooney, driving a stolen Suzuki right off the edge of a metaphorical hill. Kill your brain cells, kill your old self, kill your good health.
There we go.
I'm a foreigner inside my body.
I was about to say, we're getting a lot of straightforward mixing on this, which is another unusual thing from Ren. He normally goes crazy with the mixing, but again, this was just thrown on this album, but he's starting to get heavily into the vocals. You can hear it right here.
Kill your good health.
We got like the lower end, the deeper vocals. What we do is we pitch that down when we get that.
Kill.
So again, we're getting that kill. And when it's like doing that, we're getting another sweep effect again. Again, that's something that we do through automation or with plugins or something like that.
Kill your brain cells, kill your old self, kill your good health. Kill the coroner, I am a foreigner. Inside my body, a warrior, worrying warrior. Inside the corridor, inside my mind, Holocaust.
Hell yeah.
No support for these scary thoughts. I struggle in trouble, I'm struggling double. I'm doubly troubled by all of the struggle, the ruin, the rubble, the hustle, the bustle. It buckles my muscles, I fuck on my knuckles. I'm deep in the bubble, but it's a puddle.
Classic Ren beatboxing in the back.
Totally modeled and mixed up and puzzled. I'm perplexed, not perfect, I'm perfectly complex. My purpose and perspective, pessimist, defected I'm so goddamn bored, lonely now.
And the cool thing is his beatbox is panned off a little bit here too. We got the like coming up at the center, then off to the left, which to me is really pleasing because if you go like all up the center, it would sound a little weird. And no, it wouldn't sound weird. It would just sound like you have like I guess we put a lot of drums up the center to kick and the snare, but essentially he is imitating a type of kick and snare is how I would think of it as.
Inside the corridor, inside my mind.
But I like that it's panned off to the left.
No support for these scary
I love cool
thoughts.
panning things like that.
I'm struggling double. I'm doubly troubled by all of the struggle, the ruin, the rubble, the hustle, the bustle. It buckles my muscles.
Oh shit! Wait a second. Wait, he's doing even cooler pan effects than I realized.
A warrior, worrying warrior. Inside the corridor, inside my mind, Holocaust. No support for these scary thoughts. I struggled in trouble, I'm struggling double. I'm doubly troubled by all of the struggle.
So we're getting double layers. We actually have one in the center for the and to the right at the same time. And then with the it's like more to the left but up here and in your head. If you have headphones on, you'll hear exactly what I'm talking about.
The ruin, the rubble, the hustle, the bustle. It buckles my muscles. I fuck on my knuckles.
I love it because the feels like it.
I'm mixed up and puzzled. I'm perplexed, not perfect. I'm perfectly complex. My purpose and perspective, pessimist, defected. I'm so goddamn bored. Lonely metaphors that I write. They don't bring
something so simple like that beatbox. Probably one of the easiest beatboxes he's ever done in a song, but he makes it fascinating with the mixing and production behind it.
All the pain that's poured on my life, I disintegrate. Castles made of sand, they are white from the surface of this earth, and their impermanence is enlightened. At least I think that's what it is. I don't know.
Honestly, this song could have been on the album. I really feel like they could have just thrown this song on the album. It would have been a really good way to exit the album. I have a feeling he might come back to this song and do more to it. I can't imagine him listening to this and going, that's all I want to do. Because just knowing the type of productions that he does on his other songs, not saying that there wasn't a lot of production on this one, but it's a lot less than his other songs. It's definitely way more tame than usual, but it still sounds badass and very solid, very clean. I mean, this is what typical rappers would do for their production. They keep it nice and simple like this, where we kind of know Ren to do very extravagant mixes and a lot of edits and a lot of like extra stuff in the back. So I don't know if this had to do with like, I need to hurry up and get the song out, put it on there, and then just put it just so he could get it out, or if it was like, no, this is what he meant for it to be. And honestly, even that being said, it's still more unique than the other songs because he hasn't done anything this stripped back or something with another vocal layer with another vocal layer in a different language. We haven't seen, or I haven't heard anything like that yet. So for me, it still feels very new, very different either way. So I'm like arguing with myself in my head right now. I just had a debate and argument in my brain. So I think this is really good. It should have been on the album. Well, it is on the album. It came in afterwards. Actually, that's pretty cool. I like that. It's a good way to get people to come back and buy. That's for sure. I absolutely love it. But I have a feeling he's going to come back to this song. Guys, if you like my Ren reactions, hit that like button, hit subscribe, share this with other people that love Ren reactions too, or these type of breakdowns. Go ahead and check out my entire journey discovering Ren for the very first time. By the way, I do a podcast every Sunday at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. I am going to be showing my friend Champ Hi Ren for the first time. If you're watching this at a later date, it's probably already out. Just type in Hi Ren on DICODEC Channel, you'll find it. If not, it's going to be happening very soon. So, see you in the next one. See you!